Independence High School and the WCTV Game of the Week. Independence hosting Dickson County tonight. Michael Williams alongside my buddy Paul Breece as we get ready to kick off on this October the 16th on a rather chilly evening here in the southern part of Williamson County. District matchup tonight between two 6A squads. Independence sitting at the middle of the pack in Region 6A, and Dickson County looked to get off the snide a little bit with an 0-6 record. Independence takes the opening kickoff. I believe that is Brigham Morikawa, numbers 33, or Ethan Pickering, sorry. As Independence takes the short kickoff, and they'll take it 1st and 10, just shy of the 40-yard line. Paul Breece.
Hello.
He will talk to us and give us his.
Here's what we already found out.
What
Independence won the toss. They decided they wanted the ball first. Unusual selection, but as you see, Dickson County trying to keep it short on the kickoff. They're going to throw the kitchen sink to try to win this game. Dickson County is, as they are winless in the region, and Independence at 2-0, and homecoming night here at Independence, by the way.
And we see that just about every time we have an Independence game. As they get ready to snap the ball, the linemen go into formation, and there we are right there.
Yep.
Happy Friday night. We've got a couple more of these to go. We hope we have a couple more of these to go. And again, we see this quite frequently as when Independence goes into the snap, the lineman gets set, the defensive line jumps in, Indy gets a free 5 yards. So Jackson Campbell out to his left, this time caught by Ty Lockwood in the slot.
Sophomore,
Ty Lockwood, all 6'4", 207 pounds of him.
And I think he's starting to become a favorite target of Jackson Campbell, which is a good thing, right? If you want to, as a sophomore, wow.
Jackson Campbell, we've seen him a few times this year. He's turned into quite the prolific passer lately. Here he is again. Plenty of time. He'll roll out to his right side, just beyond the line of scrimmage, or just shy of the line of scrimmage, and lets it fly, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, here from that play right there, Michael Williams, Jackson Campbell could have ran for probably about 12 yards. He had a wide open receiver on the short sideline, on the Dickson County sideline, but you know, hey, on the run, he's trying to show off here. He's trying to show the people what he's got in his repertoire.
The jet sweep to Chase Harmon, number 9. He's got some daylight on the right side, turns on the jets, and Chase Harmon is dropped just shy of the 20-yard line. Big pickup on 2nd down and 10.
Well, just a simple jet sweep. And once he got around that corner, downhill running. Big-time first down for the Eagles, and I guess that's why they elected to take the ball first.
We talked about Dickson County. They are the cellar dweller right now in Region 6A. They have a forfeiture win over McGavick. But the Cougars, their O has got to go at some point, and they could do themselves a world of good tonight with a big win here at Indy. The give up the middle, I believe, I want to say that's Hartwell.
Yeah.
The sophomore. We love to watch the big man rumble, and he gets down close to the 10-yard line. Good enough for another Independence first down.
Well, if Dickson County wants to get off what the quote-unquote schneid, right, it's the over, giving a first down run of 11 yards is not the way to do it. They're going to have to create turnovers and work some gadget plays, right?
Indy with a stellar overall record at 4-1, their first loss of the year coming in their first game of the year. Paul and I did that one. Campbell again across the middle. This time it's caught for the touchdown. Tyler Condra, number 87, the big tight end. And that was quick work by the Independence Eagles as they take the quick 6-0 lead here. Chase Harmon set to kick it away for the PAT. And the kick is straight and true, so with 11 minutes exactly, 1 minute ticked off the clock, Independence has a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, a 1 minute drive of about 72 yards. Eagles were very businesslike in it, mixed in some running and passing. And, you know, it's a situation right here where you just want to get in a rhythm as we see the replay here. Campbell, we see 87 down there in the slot, and he's just going to release wide open. The inside corner or the safety, that was, you know, it looked like maybe a zone defense right there, and that just didn't pay off for the Cougars. And not wanting to play behind, right, is the Cougars if you're winless. Now, I am sure, and listen, Michael Williams, we saw Independence game 1 against Summit in a spectacular contest. And I think Independence, deep down, could be the best team in the region.
You might be exactly right on that one. I wouldn't argue with you. Clinton Schrader and Douglas Ulch set to return for Dickson County as the ball sails through the end zone.
Well, Scott Blade has got the offense clicking, and you know when you have a guy like Jackson Campbell that can just make your job and make you look like a genius as a coach, right? Now here's what I would deem not a question mark in Independence, because they fly around and on defense, but it'll be interesting to see how they play Dickson County. You know, an interesting fact is, you know, if you're a Dickson County team and you're playing all these Williamson County schools, Michael Williams, that run kind of a pro style option read type, someone told me that Dickson County, which is going to be outmanned athletically, should probably do a, you know, as you see right there, probably should run like a wing T offense or something that the Williamson County schools don't see on a regular basis that they would have to work on.
It might buy him a couple of yards here as the first pass falls incomplete. I believe that quarterback tonight, Jacob Zimmerman. I have to take a look through my glasses and my binoculars.
Oh.
The give is to number 10. That's Clinton Schrader again, and he'll gain a couple of yards as he crosses the 25-yard line.
So after this game, if the Dickson County coaches reach out to me, I will change their offense to make them maybe not more, maybe more competitive. I don't know.
Consult Coach Breece.
I mean, listen.
He'll cure what ails you.
Every team in the county is running a variation of what you know, Dickson County's running. But give them credit. Hey, that's high school football, right?
Schrader steps in at quarterback now, and looked like somebody may have moved. Schrader will keep it himself.
Oh wow, 71, Michael Williams. Give me a name for Independence.
Slung down there before he reaches the 25-yard line. 71, William Manis.
Wow.
The senior, 6'4", 258 pounds, and that drive is a quick 3-and-out for the Cougars.
So Dickson County in a 4th and about 5 situation. Michael Williams, do they fake punt it here? I mean, you drive all this way, right? It's like, you know, laying up in a golf game. You don't want to lay up. You want to try to drive over the water.
Absolutely. Grip it and rip it, as they say. That is a golf term, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Dixon County set to kick it away.
He's got to come up and get it. Oh.
And this will take a Dickson County bounce. I think it was touched. Dixon or Indy better jump on it, and they do. And they'll, what could have been disastrous. It was
71, right on the money again. Give him his name one more time.
Big William Manis.
How about that? He's like, man, I never get to have the ball in my hands. Well, this is, Michael Williams, the first time this year that we've had to put on the jacket.
Yeah, I was going to say, we come in August with 90-degree weather, and we think, wow, winter's never going to get here. And all of a sudden, here we are in October, and bang, we got 40 degrees tonight. So first down and 10 from the 32-yard line. Here are the Cougars, or here are the Eagles, rather. I believe that's Hartwell again. And he'll take it up to the 40-yard line. Gain of about 8 yards on first down.
You know, when you get a game that is in the, you know, high 40s, you know, the field is a little more dewy, a little more slippery. And you definitely saw that in the attempted punt return right there. But
Campbell checks his signals from the sideline. 2nd and short now. They give his inside this time. Help me out, Paul. Is that Morikawa?
33.
Pickering again. I'm going to get those guys mixed situated tonight. But that's Ethan Pickering. He's a great defensive player as well.
Absolutely.
He moves the ball past the 50-yard line into Dickson County territory, and Indy has it 1st and 10.
I think it's a great move by Scott Blade to try to establish the run. I mean, you know, we know what Jackson Campbell can do with his arm and with his legs himself, but to give these guys an option here to just try to pound the rock.
Campbell again, this time back to pass, over the center, has his tight end.
Jeez.
Or has his receiver, rather. I'm not sure if it was the tight end or not.
Number 11.
Brigham Morikawa that time. There we go. The name I love to say, and another 1st down for the Independence Eagles.
You know, the Eagles receivers just got to run to a spot, and the ball will be there. I mean, Campbell is on point so far.
He has been an extraordinarily accurate passer this year. And we, boy, you just think about that first game of the year with Summit, and you just think about how honored you were to watch that one. Campbell taking off to his left side, finds some daylight, and Campbell turns on the jets and sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Independence. And just like that, Indy goes on top 13-0, 7:47 to go here in the 1st quarter. That is some kind of athlete walking off the field right there, young Jackson Campbell, the senior quarterback. He's tough to stop. So again, the kick is straight and true, and Indy now, 7:47 to go here in the 1st quarter, quickly on top, 14-0.
Remember, Jackson Campbell, all-state defensive back last year. So, you know, you're going to see it right here. The Cougars have been selling out on the run. Campbell just says, nope, I'll take this one. Bad angle right there by the linebacker. He doesn't want any part of it. He kind of lets up, and he's like, no, thank you. This guy's going to be a big-time player in college. I would have said, man, I made a tackle on Jackson Campbell when I was in high school playing against him. You know, my son, who played high school ball against Todd Chandler, that currently is at the University of Tennessee, he always comes up and he says, hey, I tackled Todd Chandler. I was like, yeah, after he ran you over.
Schrader back to receive.
Oh, nope.
Bounces just into the end zone, and Dickson County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Paul Breece, what do these 0-6 Cougars have to do to get up off the mat here?
Well, they can't put themselves in 3rd and long situations. They have to gain positive yardage on 1st down. That last 1st down offensive series was an incomplete pass. You know, they need to have at least 4 yards here on this play right here just to get things going offensively.
Ethan Howell, number 7, moves in at quarterback for Dickson County. Schrader on the give. Runs into a pile of people, loses the football.
Oh, what do we got?
And Dickson able to come up with it. And so after the fumble, they actually have a 5-yard pickup.
Listen, all I said was 4. I said, I don't care how you do it, Michael Williams. Dickson did it. They got 5 unconventional way.
Right. So 2nd and 5 now for the Cougars. Powell again looking to the sidelines to Coach Burns. Coach Burns, an Independence coach here for a decade before taking the job. This is his 1st year at Independence, or at Dickson County, sorry. Back to pass this time, and quickly swallowed up as Schrader finds a little daylight on the left side, trying to get outside, but Indy will run him down.
Oh, and he dropped him. No, he said he calling him down. He did lose the ball for sure.
And a loss of 10 on the play.
Well, we had a fumble forward for a gain of 5. Now he had a
So
play that went way back, and now is we're in deep situation here, Dickson County, 3rd and 13.
One step forward and 2 steps back for these Cougars of Dickson County. And Paul Breece, you got to think these Independence Eagles are thinking region championship here.
Absolutely.
3rd down and 18. Have to get to the 30-yard line. That's not the Cougars, and that is way short, clearly.
Yeah.
And so the Cougars again, a 3 and out. Yet again.
3 and out. Quick 3 and out. All right, Michael Williams. Do not be surprised if we see a big play here in the special teams.
You're feeling it, huh?
I'm feeling block punt. Oh, he almost got it.
This is Josh.
Big return.
This is Josh Owens. He comes up to receive it at about the 44-yard line, and he'll be chopped down just inside the 40. So Indy takes over 1st and 10, right about the 38, 39-yard line.
Good for Josh Owen right there, just to make the catch. You know, the ball hits the turf. We don't know which direction it's going to go. So it probably helped Independence for about a 10, 12-yard addition to their starting field position.
So Campbell comes back in. Hartwell, his big running back, offset to his right side. Campbell again, back to pass across the middle. Going deep, and this time cast is caught.
Touchdown.
Beautifully. Number 3 is Calvin Wilson. I couldn't tell because he ran out of my line of sight right there. But Calvin Wilson goes up high, clutches the ball with 2 hands, and lands in pay dirt. And again, Paul Breece, it is getting close to knockout punch time here early in the first, or midway through the first quarter. And just like that, PAT is straight and true, and Indy on top 21-0, 5:16 to go here in the first quarter.
One play, 38 yards. You're going to see it right here. You actually have 3 guys just running, or 2 guys running deeps. One through the hash, and then you see right there, you know, not bad defense, but a great catch and even better throw.
Wilson goes 6'2", 181, so used every inch of his frame there to go up and clasp that one and come down with it. Well, we got a chance here. We'll talk about Region 6-6A standings. Ravenwood on top.
No, incorrect.
That's what they have on TSSAA website.
Well, Brentwood beat Ravenwood, so I don't. I would say that's definitely wrong.
Schrader takes the ball at about the 3-yard line.
And Brentwood has.
And he finds a little daylight. And Schrader off to the races. One man to beat. A quick juke and a horse collar there. That'll get you on the flag.
How about that? Just when everybody was starting to fall asleep, Michael Williams.
Clinton Schrader.
Sam Hankey with the horse collar safe tackle. He had to do what he had to do, right? He did not want to get outrun.
Clinton Schrader.
How about this? We'll see right here, Michael Williams. This is probably one of the few times that we've not seen a kick go into the end zone, right? So Independence probably, you know, they haven't had a lot of coverage.
Sleep. That's right. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
And now it's time to panic.
Yeah, wait a minute. Hinky, wait a minute. Fake. I'll take whatever I can get. Oh, yeah.
So Dickson now in business. First and goal, ball inside the inside the 5-yard line. Forgive me. And we'll have this time the give to the big back there. I believe that was number 16.
Well, here's the funny part.
We'll call him Adam Roth. I think that's number 18, rather.
Yeah. The ball actually came loose after he was down. which is like, what, the third or fourth times that's happened to Dickson County tonight.
Made by the Eagles, number 72, Austin Watson.
So maybe a slight gain on the play.
Keep it on the ground if you're a Cougar.
This time that inside give is to number 35.
Pickering got him on the tackle.
And we have no 35 on our Dickson County roster, I'm afraid.
But Pickering came out in his linebacker spot and just said, hello. You've gained no yards this play, young man. Hey, third and goal from the 4. Third and goal, Michael Williams. They've gone run last 2 plays. What will they do here? Different quarterback. Do they have a throwing quarterback and a running quarterback?
Well, this is Schrader again. He was the one that had the big kick return. He'll take it himself this time and runs right into the big stack of people and falls forward for maybe a couple of yards.
4th down. You're down by 21.
So Coach Burns over there on the far sideline says, boys, give it a shot here.
Yep. And here, hey, this is your best 2-point conversion play right here when you're inside the 5. New quarterback, quarterback switch.
Ethan Howell again. He comes in at quarterback. Schrader to his right. And now steps to his left. Ball on the floor again, and just like that, what was heroic turns into kind of the wah here as Dickson turns it over on the fumble.
Well, even to make matters worse, Michael Williams, I think we had a false start on Dickson County. So even if something major would have happened, Dickson County was going to get flagged for offsides.
Well, with the way this is going, as the non-biased sports announcer, I say, well, doggone it, that's a shame.
We are WCTV, Williamson County Television.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, again, a fumble on the ball that, I don't know. I mean, towel guy, get the towel guy ready.
A little on the chilly side tonight. Might have some numb hands out there. Hartwell now on the right side, and he'll find some daylight. Crosses the 15-yard line, up close to the first down.
Adam Long with a nice open field tackle.
There you see big Trey Hartwell, the sophomore. We've called his name a few times, and Paul and I kind of have a Jones for this guy.
We've alluded to that this guy is
he's going to be a star here at Independence High School. So 2nd down and 1, and Hartwell again to the left side, and this time taken down at the 30-yard line, and Indy appears to have another first down.
Again, Michael Williams. That says 2:21 and counting in the first quarter, up 21-0.
Campbell again, three receivers to his left. This time that give up the gut. Ethan Pickering again. Gains a couple of yards.
Well, just a stable of running backs for Independence tonight, running them in and out. Empty backfield. This is when things get exciting.
Again on the sweep, this time the give to the left. Number 9, that is Chase Harmon, and Harmon will cross midfield, close to the 45-yard line of Dickson County. And again, Paul Breece, these Independence Eagles into Dickson County territory.
Remember, this drive started on their own 3-yard line.
That's right. Hartwell again finds a little daylight on that right side.
You know, even though Hartwell got the first down, Michael Williams.
There goes the pile again, Paul Reese up to the 30. Hardwell stopped initially right there at the 30,
Yeah.
kept churning the legs, and he finally goes down at the 30-yard line and picks up another 5 yards.
He could have busted that outside 68. The left tackle was pulling on that play, and, man, there was a lot of green in front of him, but he tucked it back in. And but, yeah, the continuous run got him the first down as we're about to wrap this first quarter up.
Hardwell, just a sophomore. He stands 5'11",
Oh, my.
or stands 6 foot, 213 pounds. Campbell in trouble this time, reverses his field, still on his feet.
Oh, no. Come on. No.
Playing a video
yeah,
game out there,
he's
and finally is corralled at the 35-yard line, and he'll lose a couple of yards on the busted play, and that should be the last play of the first quarter as we tick down 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1. And we'll swap sides of the field. So after one quarter of play, Independence quickly out on top, 21-0.
Oh, that run right there by Jackson Campbell for a loss of 2 was the first negative play, or I would like to call it the first negative play in the arsenal of the Independence offense. Now, let's go back to your standings right here.
Okay,
Michael
I'm
Williams.
checking them out, looking at
So-
6-6A. It's a bizarre year because we have teams we have games like last weekend. We had a game last Friday night was canceled, and we're not quite sure about next weekend either.
Yeah. For our
purposes,
for our
right?
purposes, yeah. So,
Well, let me take you through this right fast, and then you give the
Yeah.
explanation.
Okay.
We've got Ravenwood at 4-4 overall, 3-1 in the district. Brentwood at 5-2 overall, 2-0 in the district. So you're exactly right. Well, Ravenwood with 3 wins and Brentwood with 2. So
That's right.
Indy stands at 2-0 in the district, 4-1 overall. Franklin at 3-4 overall, 1-2 in the district. Centennial, who played last night at Innsworth, stands at 3-5 overall, 1-3 in District 6-6A. And again, these Dickson County Cougars pulling up the rear with no district wins, but they do have the forfeiture win against McGavick.
Yep. All right. So let's talk about the three-headed monster: Independence, Brentwood, and Ravenwood. Brentwood defeated Ravenwood. All right. Ravenwood and has yet to play Independence, and Brentwood has yet to play Independence. So Independence still has both Ravenwood and Brentwood to go. And if that, if Independence.
We are scheduled for 2 weeks from tonight back here at Indy
And
in what will hopefully be the climactic game of the year.
if Independence can beat Brentwood, then the Ravenwood Independence game it's going to be a three-way tie. I don't know how the break would run, but oh, wow.
Campbell across his body, and
Yeah.
again, probably had plenty of daylight. He should have maybe pulled it and taken off with it. Ball falls incomplete.
Yep. So Ravenwood is going to cheer for Independence when they play Brentwood next week. Independence, Brentwood. You know what? I think Independence has got a tremendous shot to win this whole thing.
Now, is that one here or is that Brentwood?
That's going to be at Brentwood.
At Brentwood. I think so too. I think we've seen these Eagles. I believe this is the 4th time we've seen them this year. As Campbell goes out to his right side. Catch is made by number 10. That's Josh Amore. And Amore down close to the first down.
Going to be about a yard short. So 4th and about 2, Michael Williams. What do you got?
I'd send Big Hartwell right up the gut.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Why not?
I think you're right. Don't get too fancy. Sometimes
Absolutely.
coaches get fancy.
They get a little tricky and get out ahead of themselves.
I mean, you basically got to cover 2 back there. So the passing lanes are going to be taken up. I think 6 is your best bet right here.
Thought they might have a free 5 yards because it looked like somebody may have moved on that right side of the line for Dickson County. But nevertheless, we have a timeout. So the WCTV game of the week for next week
Well, that's not happening. I can tell you for a fact that's not happening.
Well, we were scheduled
Yep.
for Franklin at Nolensville.
Nolensville had to make up a region game next week. And I don't know if Franklin picked up a game for next week, but we'll definitely see. You know, an interesting turn of events happened this afternoon was Summit was going to head down to Shelbyville in Region 5A. And, you know, these are the two top teams, Summit and Shelbyville. Well, Shelbyville called up last minute and said,
Can't do it.
Can't do it. We got too many kids out, which was good. I don't know if you knew this or not. You know, Keaton Wade made his return last week against Franklin County. Now going to kind of be set back until the playoffs as far as him.
Well, I wonder if Summit will jump to 6-6A next year. Is that a possibility?
If the TSSAA does a reclassification next year, that is, I think it may be. Oh.
Campbell across the middle. Great patience that time.
87.
87, Tyler Condra. I believe that's his second big catch of the game, and Condra is inside the 5-yard line. And once again, Indy knocking on the door, already up 21-0 as we are just underway here in the second quarter.
That is a big target to have. Kind of a reminds me of a guy that played at Brentwood High, Christian LeBreche, who ended up down at UT Martin. Just a big guy that could run.
There's a big guy that can run. That's Trey Hartwell. He's off the left side, and he'll dive over the end zone for the touchdown. That's a moose right there, Trey Hartwell. That's 6 feet of muscle right there, and only getting bigger. By the time he's a senior, look out.
Yeah.
Not to say anything badly about his sophomore year.
No, he's doing an okay job this year.
So the PAT, again, straight and true, and Indy on top 28-0 here. 10:30 remaining in the first half. Take a look at it again as Hartwell off that left side.
Yeah, you know you're in good shape when your offensive linemen are in your way. And they're not blocking anybody.
Hartwell took the hit right there at the goal line and stays on his feet.
Special thank you to MJ Frick, tonight's game sponsor. Again, special thanks to MJ Frick, tonight's game sponsor.
All right, who's deep back there for Dickson County, Michael Williams? Is it the same young man that took it almost to the house?
No.
Different guy? All right.
I want to say
Looks like 31, 21.
I wanted to say 21. I'll call him.
Well, we'll see if he's got see if he has the same luck.
I want to call this one Wyatt Harmon. We'll call him number 31.
21.
Is it 21?
Yep.
If it's 21, then it's not Wyatt Harmon.
Jesse Stewart.
Jesse Stewart is what the PA announcer says. The reason why we are a little back to front up here on the roster is because, unfortunately, Dickson County was unable to provide our producers with a roster, and so we are kind of winging it with a patchwork roster that we sort of put together ourselves. Thanks to our boss Lance West for that. So Dickson County now first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Schrader the give up the gut and nothing doing. And Paul, you want to say these Dickson County Cougars probably need to put it in the air, but then that could be a recipe for disaster as well.
The D-line is just getting such a great push up front for Independence. Maybe like a screen pass or something just to get them off balance.
Or maybe another kickoff.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's the best play so far for Dickson County was the kickoff return. And yet they're still scoreless.
So no gain on the play this time. Schrader again runs into the scrum.
Wow.
And Well, you're just thinking that unless they can pop something on the outside, that's kind of going to be how it's going to go all night long. Dickson County just outsized up front, and there's just not a whole lot of daylight for these running backs. So 3rd down and 10 now.
You know, one of the few teams that we've seen Michael Williams huddle up. How about that? Taking it old school.
This time, do we have a pass in us?
Yeah, we do. Oh, no.
And we do. Ball's picked off this time. I want to say that's number 6, number 2. Brooks Sapone.
Brooks Sapone, wow.
Takes it on the pick 6.
Right there, we need to. Brooks probably needs to work on his celebration, man. He just got leveled on the jump right there, but good for him. See a senior, Michael Williams?
Brooks is a sophomore.
Oh.
They've got him listed as a backup quarterback.
Well, he defensive quarterback right there.
The defensive quarterback, that's right.
I think we're missing a player. There he comes.
Found out very quickly.
Is that Ty Lockwood?
Ty Lockwood, number 4, he has to dash out on the field. And quickly, 8:40 to go here in the first half. Indy is up 35-0.
Hey, you know what? We're going to take a look at it. Michael Williams, you just said it. Recipe for disaster on the throw, right? He looked like he had it. He beat the linebacker. The pass overthrown. Sapone takes it. And he just makes a move here, and it's just outrun. Nice job by the Independence guys not to block anybody. Normally you see a high school kids, they want to hit somebody immediately. Well, illegally or legally, that takes place. But anyway, good for him. Good for the Indy defense to create the turnover in the 6. Your score, 35-0. 8:40 left in the second quarter.
21 back for Dickson County again.
The best play here.
Forgive me, I can't remember his name from 3 minutes ago.
Jesse Stewart.
Jesse Stewart.
Is he going to get a chance? Sure.
Catches it, and both feet go into the end zone.
Got to let him have it.
And so Dickson takes over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Well, 35-point edge now. And once the clock starts,
second half, my friend.
Is that second half?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. You were getting antsy.
I defer to the AD at GMS, who knows way more than I do.
I'm just.
Boy, your Titans looked incredible a couple of nights ago.
Let's talk about false hope here in a second when we get a break. I'm a little concerned that they're going to lay an egg Sunday.
Wah, wah, wah. Dickson now back to pass and immediately rung up on the completed pass.
7 on the hit. Nice come
River Katina, rather.
Yep. Nice job on the cover. Listen, I give Dickson County credit right there. Gave the quarterback time to throw, which is key. And finally, positive yardage on 1st down. Going to leave him at 2nd and 5.
Howell back at quarterback. That inside give goes nowhere fast.
Maybe a loss of 2 yards on the play, Michael Williams.
And so no gain on the play. It brings up 3rd down and 5.
Good shot by the camera crew right there in the trenches.
Nicely done.
Fourth down.
Well, I'm again, I'm looking at our roster here, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of numbers on the roster that match the numbers on the field. So apologies for that, Dickson County, if we have Dickson County folks tuning in tonight. Nevertheless, brings up 4th down and 8.
There it was. I knew there was going to be a special teams. Oh, my.
And a disaster on special teams as the punter is corralled there at the 15-yard line.
I mean, we've seen it so many times, Michael Williams. They bobbled the ball, and that's not a good sign.
And I saw that as it happened. I think that's the punter that went down, and he looked like he may have fallen on the football. He's clutching his chest there, but so may have had the wind knocked out of him.
That may be the possibility, and that's after that hit, that's the best case scenario for sure.
When you have three big old boys land on top of you.
Listen, I got thrown off a horse one time, knocked the breath out of me. I thought,
no horses.
Yeah, this is the way I'm going out. I didn't even want to get on the horse. Anyway, but it is a, Dickson County. Listen, right now that we have 8:40, the bus ride, not as long as it could be, right?
Exactly.
So, and here we go. Austin Morris is at the punter, I believe. And that was just bad from the start with the bobbled snap. Good for him. He got some positive yardage out of it.
Absolutely. So Indy will take over 1st down and 10 after the – well, that wasn't a shanked punt, but it was
just a carry. You
just
can't –
a missed snap all the way around.
You can't practice that kind of stuff live and where they bobble the snap and you're running for your life, and your own teammates are going to just light you up, right? So that was a welcoming experience.
Hartwell again gets a lot of work tonight. Hartwell on that left side dashes to the left. We've got a flag on the play. I believe that one will come back. Hartwell, a nice cut inside at the 10-yard line and looked to jump across the goal line, but
Jackson Campbell looked back at the referee and said, "What?"
So a hold on Indy will bring that one back.
The good news is it'll still be 1st down. Somebody, Michael Williams, up here up top of the press box. I'm trying to look for the bonfire because
somebody's got something cooking up here or around here someplace.
The press box is not open, so or not the press box, the concession stand.
Concession stand. Indy coaches over here looking at me knowingly, like they know something I don't. After we talk food. Hartwell again finds a little daylight on that left side and is chopped down right at the original line of scrimmage. So he gets the penalty yardage back.
Good for Hartwell to take on the runner right there.
He's not the most shifty runner in the world, but I sure wouldn't want to have to break down on him because he is a load. So after the Hartwell gain, it's 2nd down and 9. We tick under 6 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Campbell quickly thought about passing, does pass it, and this time I believe that's Morikawa, and he will have a positive gain to the 15-yard line.
So it's going to be about 3rd and 1, maybe 3rd and 2.
Well, wasn't a very big gain.
It's a Trey Hartwell time.
Well, if you're Dickson right here, this is where, as Coach Fulmer used to say, bow your neck. And it's the victory with the little victories here. If they can stop Indy here on 3rd and 2. And again, right up the gut. I want to say that's Hartwell again. And he looks to have enough for the first down as they'll spot the ball at the 5-yard line.
Well, this may be the last offensive drive we see with Jackson Campbell for the game. If they happen to put up a touchdown. Even if they don't, he probably maybe the last drive.
So is the first down. Hartwell again on the right side, and he will go in standing up this time for his second touchdown of the game. Trey Hartwell. And Paul Breece, this one is, don't want to say it's in the books too early, but what do you do right here? If you're coach, your Coach Blades, your Coach Burns for Dickson County.
It's a great opportunity for Coach Blades to get maybe some of his varsity kids that don't get a lot of snaps. Some of those juniors and seniors that may not play but a handful of snaps, to get them some good reps here in the second half. Dickson County, on the other hand, man, you just got to continue to get better. Just try to get better every series. Defensive series, offensive series. And
take a look at Hartwell again.
It's just great blocking. The O-line for Independence has been spot on tonight. Hartwell is just like, can this happen every week?
I love going into the end zone on my feet.
Derrick Henry style.
Speaking of which, we alluded to it a little earlier.
You know what? It was just so like Allen Iverson, like, practice. We don't need to practice. I'm just nervous that the Texans are going to come up here and just, make things difficult somehow. I mean, Ryan Tannehill is just like playing out of his mind.
I've forgotten who that Heisman-winning quarterback from Oregon was that played for him for 4 years. Yeah. Mariota, was that his name?
Mariota. This guy, backup quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders, by the way. Probably just he's making some pretty good money.
Probably
just holding the clipboard.
Carrying the clipboard, but making 7 figures, and then some likely.
Yeah, so I'm a little nervous for Sunday, especially but we'll see, right? We'll come
back. The Titans said they played on Tuesday night, right?
Yeah. Here we go. They want to see it go deep.
Howell, he'll be run out of the pocket. He'll gain a couple of yards on first down.
All right. I don't know if you saw who made the tackle right there.
Didn't see it. I was looking.
Trey Hartwell. He came up from the linebacker spot and just – he was like, oh, man. You're a Tennessee fan, right?
Vols or Titans?
Vols.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Henry Toa kind of play.
Ah, yes. Toa.
Yeah, you see right here. You see Jackson Campbell warming up. I don't know who number 5 is. I'll have to grab your roster in a minute. It looks like he's going to be the next man up in the quarterback game.
Hunter Howard looking to get some reps on the sideline down there, tossing back and forth with Jackson Campbell, so we'll likely see him come in for the last.
What's his junior?
Hunter Howard is indeed a 5'11" junior quarterback.
So I wonder if he'll be the next guy next year, right? Ooh. Well, Dickson County just took a delay of game, Michael Williams, after a 2-yard gain. I'm not sure why it took so long to get this play going.
2nd down and 11. And again in trouble.
Pocket collapsing.
And Howell will be shoved back. Big Jacob Woodard in on the tackle. 3rd down and 10 now. Howell again back to pass. This time he's got Schrader open on the sidelines, and again, Schrader for his 2nd long sprint of the night.
Number 10. Man, Schrader had a little wheel route right there out of the backfield.
So Clint Schrader, number 10, he had the long kickoff return a little while ago, and again, finds a little daylight after the pass reception and punches the ball into Indy territory.
Yeah.
Indy territory. 2 minutes to go here in the half. With the big gain right there, does Dickson County have a score in them?
Here comes it.
It's time to give over to the left side, and that one quickly snuffed out.
That's a great tackle by number 9.
Chase Harmon
Wow.
coming up from that backer position.
Man, great pursuit. Now, granted, he did take a step. He bit on the fake, but he caught up and stopped him for no gain. Oh,
well,
man.
We can tell up here, even Dickson County outsized by Independence, and Indy certainly has the speed on them as well. 1:17 remaining. Schrader again on the swing pass. Makes a couple of moves, makes a couple of people miss, and he will be tackled inside the 30-yard line.
Well, Michael Williams, with 1 minute remaining, the homecoming court is lining up. This is just they're like you and me. They're like got out of the car and was like, wait a minute, what?
I can only stay out here so long.
Yep. Give me my jacket, Mom.
But everybody, all the homecoming court looking dapper over there in the far end zone.
Timeout on the field. That's the Cougar. Timeout on the field.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Michael Williams. I'm feeling pretty good except for the old feet.
Getting a little numb, are they?
A little bit.
Well, once again, we're not exactly sure, again, kind of with this patchwork schedule that we've put together this year due to the circumstances beyond everybody's control. And kudos to the production squad there at WCTV for putting us in the right place at the right time. We were scheduled for Franklin at Nolensville next weekend, next Friday, but according to Coach Breece, that one's been called off. We're back here in 2 weeks for Ravenwood at Indy, which we hope will be the season highlight.
Uh-oh.
Back to pass, this time receiver, the defender had fallen down, and we've got a flag that comes in very late. So I think we're going to have pass interference on that far side down there.
Definitely.
As I look through the binoculars to see exactly what our call is. And so Indy is called for the interference and that'll march Dickson County up another 15 yards. There you see once again. And the flag comes in, wow, probably about 5-6 seconds late there. But
he couldn't get it out of his pocket. The referee's putting his gloves on. That's side judge, so.
So Dickson now 1st and 10 from the Indy 15. This is the second time that they've been within striking distance tonight. Can they put it over the goal line? And no, as that corner blitz comes in and levels quarterback Ethan Howell.
Talk about having to get rid of it quick.
Cyrus with the hit on the quarterback. Pass goes incomplete. Second down now for Dickson County.
So second down now. 31 seconds remaining in the half. Howell again, a little trickeration.
Uh-oh.
And this time, Stewart again up to the 5-yard line, I believe. And then the Cougars will take a timeout.
A little inside trap, but it was well read right there by 27 to force it back inside, but some of his other Eagle defenders just not there to. I was trying to get a score update from Brentwood Franklin, but I've yet to confirm. Michael Williams, get a confirmation.
Is that one at Brentwood or Franklin tonight?
It's at Brentwood.
Dickson can get a first down right here. Schrader again up the gut and close to the 5-yard line.
Oh.
And again, churning forward. I don't know where they're going to give him forward progress. Looks like some of the Indy players are pointing the opposite direction like they have the ball. So they'll spot the ball inside the 5-yard line. And again, Dickson will take the timeout. And the Cougars will have a first down after the pickup.
What's amazing is, we'll just say people our age, how we have to bundle up 3 layers. And then we have a young lady over here that's videoing the game for Dickson County in a T-shirt.
In a T-shirt.
And a Mountain Dew. And she is not, no care in the world. Good for her. Good for the youth of America.
Kids need to get off my lawn.
Well, I believe Dickson County's out of timeouts, Michael Williams. So if they do not score here, I believe the clock's probably going to run out.
Howell in the backfield. Schrader to his right side, and now we're set. Well, again, the screen pass, just like Paul Breece was talking about a little while ago, but it's nothing doing as Indy quickly on top of it.
Trey Hartwell. Does that tell you anything? Trey Hartwell out of the linebacker position. Well, you know what? If Dickson County catches that, there's no way they get to play it the next playoff. This is actually a great a gift, if you could. An incomplete pass. I mean, this is going to give them one shot. Throw it in the end zone, Dickson County. This is going to be it. You've been down here twice. Don't come out here empty-handed. Points are what you need. Uh-oh.
Well, the center
stands up. What's going on here? Oh, penalty. Was that a delay of game?
I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. But the center stood.
Delay game penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
delay
he must have watched. You know, must have been watching the clock. He said,
I mean,
"Guys,
how in the world do you have a delay game off an incomplete
I think-
pass? I am shocked at this.
I think the center was the one that
Here we
noticed
go.
the and bowled over.
Oh, they got to pick it up. This could be the WCTV play of the week.
Indy on the punt recovery on the
He's going to get caught. No.
on the fumble recovery. That's number 23, Tommy Monahan. With the fumble recovery and the pick six, we've got a Dickson County player down at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, I believe that may be the quarterback, Michael Williams.
Injured player on the field.
So we're theorizing that Howell,
For a player injury.
All right, he gets up. Thank goodness he took a shot. Monahan.
Time has expired on the clock, but the Eagles will take a point after, before the end of the half.
so the fumble recovery and the touchdown run puts Indy up 48-0.
Well, time has expired. I don't know if we're going to catch a replay or not from Lance and the crew, but oh my.
PAT is good. A new score with no time on the
Here we
clock.
go. Man, you see it. It was a jailbreak. The ball comes out. Monahan's like, hey, wait a minute. I got it right here. And the big fella, he's going to outrun. And this is number 10 for Dickson County.
That's Schrader again.
Schrader, he's been in a lot of plays.
Been in a lot of foot races tonight,
Yeah.
and that was one of them. So at the end of one, you see your score there, Independence 49, Dickson County nothing. And we're back on the other side of the halftime in just a little bit. Back at Independence High School, where the Independence Eagles hold a commanding 49-0 lead over the Dickson County Cougars. Welcome back to the WCTV Game of the Week. My name is Michael Williams alongside Paul Breece. And these Independence Eagles really on point here for the first half as we are set to kick it away for the second. Paul Breece, we talk about Dickson County. They are at the bottom of 6-6A. We probably know this one's out of hand, but what kind of wins can Dickson County put together here going forward in the second half?
Wins, first downs will be a win. Not turning the ball over would be a win. They were down inside the 5-yard line twice of Independence and came up with 0 points, which is not a win. But right now, for Independence, hopefully, like during halftime, the people that are here at Independence High School, the kids who are the 2s and the 3s, their parents called their family members and said, you need to get on YouTube right now on our Williamson County TV YouTube stream of this game because there's going to be a lot of substitutions in the second half.
Well, Schrader on the carry on the right side picks up a yard.
So, yeah, we're going to have to get the roster out for the second half for Independence for sure.
Well, as rules state, with a 35-point or more lead in the second half, then we have a running clock, and that's exactly what we have. As Schrader again takes it over the left side for a pickup of maybe 2.
Well, here's what we see right there. Trey Hartwell on the tackle. And this guy scored a couple of touchdowns for Independence, and just to see him out at the linebacker spot, as a sophomore, maybe this is going to be his spot in college, right? That maybe he's a defensive guy.
Maybe he is a defensive guy.
As we've seen on the offensive end, he loves to just try to run people over.
He loves the contact.
So maybe this is right up his alley, linebacker style.
Flushed out of the pocket is
Number 7.
Number 7, that's Howell again, the quarterback,
Yeah.
and he's up close to the first down.
Yep.
He'll cross the 30-yard line. They'll go ahead and give him the progress and have the first down, does Dickson County.
So there's a win. There's a check mark for Dickson County, the first down into the 31. So slow and steady, Dickson County. Let's keep things positive here.
Dickson County had it down close to the goal line a couple of times in the first half, but just could not quite convert. Again, this is Howell, and he is swarmed under at the 25.
Let's get the roster out. We got a new guy, number 30 for Independence.
Brady Jenkins on the stop there for Independence, number 30.
Call Brady Jenkins' name on the stop, the junior linebacker. And with the stop, it brings up second down and 15.
Negative plays. That would be another thing that Dickson County would like to scratch off their their list of
don'ts.
Yeah, don'ts for sure.
Second down and 15 now. Howell back to pass. This one is caught, snagged out of the air.
Uh-oh.
Can't tell who the receiver is.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Enoch Terlecki.
How about that?
Thank you very much for the number.
Well, yeah. So you got it before the
And
PA guy. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. There's a win for me.
Yeah.
So down into Indy territory, about the 43-yard line in Dickson County, on the march to open this second half.
Well, that play right there, the cornerback actually went for the interception and took himself out of the play, and that's how Dickson County, got a big, some big yardage right there.
Howell again looking to pass, steps up in the pocket and overthrows his intended target. And that'll bring up second down. We've got a
Pass intended for Schrader goes incomplete.
Well, this looks like a negative play for Dickson County. We'll see right here. It's in the area of holding for sure.
Foul penalty on the play. Holding is declined.
Scott Blade doing the gentlemanly thing, declining the penalty, up 49.
So second down and 10 as we take under 7 minutes to go. Again, a running clock, 35-point or more lead in the second half. Nice shot of the trenches again. This time Schrader off to the left side, and that little man.
Yeah, give him credit.
He's a tank. He's a tank with a giant heart. We've got more flags flying in.
Face mask. Face mask on Independence.
So that'll give Dickson County a free 15 yards.
That'll be a first down for the Cougars.
Yep. Almost in the red zone. The Cougars are for the third time tonight.
The ball moved to the 22-yard line. I believe that's Schrader again on the left side.
What is Schrader's, what do they call that? What do you want to know? His height and weight. His,
Tail of the tape.
well, okay, you got it. Do they have that listed on your?
They've got him listed at 5'9", $179.
Wow.
I'd say 160 pounds of that is heart. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third.
Moving quickly.
There you see the boys a fall. Hal again over the middle, and I don't know if that is a forward pass or a fumble. I guess they'll call it the forward pass.
I think all the refs are looking around like, what do you want to do?
Incomplete pass. Third down now for the Cougars.
Number 77 was Micah Oltman. Saying, what do you want me to do with it?
I got it.
It's going to go the other way?
I didn't hear a whistle. You know what? If he would have started running with it, that would have been even more of a deciding call. Referees would have been looking around even worse to each other going, wait a minute, should we blow the whistle?
So third down and 12 now for the Cougars. Here's Howell over the middle, and that one will sail too high.
Yep. Well, fourth down here, Mike
Bring up
Williams.
Fourth down. Again, we'll try to have some information for you. I don't know that we'll have it for you by the end of the game. I doubt it, but we were scheduled again to be down at Nolensville High School next Friday for Franklin and the Knights. But according to the man in the know, my buddy Paul Breece here, we won't be having that game.
Well,
so I don't know if we'll be rescheduling one for WCTV game of the week. Sorry. I'll get it out in a minute.
Well, here's what I know. Franklin and Nolensville will not be playing next week.
But we're scheduled once again to be back here at Independence. That might be a face mask. Looks like.
Oh, no.
That's a quarterback sack, Robinson.
See, this situation is these non-region games that are scheduled, they're having to play the region games priority, right, because of the playoffs coming up. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be Nolensville and Marshall County. So it's a pivotal game in their region region standings. So obviously those are got to be played so we can find out where everybody's supposed to go in the playoffs. New quarterback.
So our new QB is Hunter Howard.
A little difference there. 35 is their tailback, Michael Williams.
Bryce West on the carry to the right side, and he'll be bottled up short of the goal line, probably lost, or goal line, short of the line of scrimmage, probably lost a yard or two. Second down and 16.
Oh, wow.
Howard out to the side. This time the catch is made by number 16. That's Cortez Bigsby.
Or 18.
Or 18.
Josh
Owens.
Josh Owens.
I can't tell my 16s from my 18s.
Yeah, it's tough.
Sorry about that.
Your hands are cold. Your feet are cold.
And my eyes are old. So pick up to the 33 for Independence. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter.
Well,
that jinxes there.
Yep.
Howard again out to his left side, and this time the ball is dropped by his receiver. That's Owen Fordich.
Yep. Are we going to see a punt? 4th and 4. Independence, I don't think they've punted all night. They're going to go for it.
Don't believe they're going to punt here either.
No.
Little bobbled on the snap there. Howard quickly out to the right
nice
side,
throw.
and that was a nice throw, nice catch. And Indy will have the first down.
Jeb Sessions, number 20, on the reception for Independence.
Jeb Sessions on the reception for the first down. Ball spotted at the 41-yard line, and that will likely be the last play of this very fast third quarter. So we'll switch sides of the field. Indy maintaining a 49-0 lead, and that will do it.
And that brings us to the end of the third quarter.
A scoreless third quarter, Michael Williams.
Fourth quarter action coming right up.
Spot up. Hey, I did get a score update from Brentwood and Franklin, the oldest rivalry in Williamson County.
Drum roll, please.
Currently 21-7 Brentwood over the Admirals of Franklin. Just got to say it just to watch your face cringe.
Goodness gracious. Ah, yes. Van Halen.
Man, that was a tough day for me.
I know it. Me too.
I mean, this is what we grew up with.
Absolutely. Rest in peace, Edward Van Halen.
Jeez.
My guitar hero.
Absolutely.
I've been listening to a lot of those guys over the last week. Have you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have too.
I mean, I saw him in concert probably about 7, 8 times.
Did you really?
Yep. So
I saw.
they were my go-to guys.
I saw Van Hagar at the
I've seen
Thompson Bowling Arena.
Nice. That's definitely.
I was working at the Thompson Bowling ticket office as a senior at UT.
Yeah.
And they played. Of course, we got to see all the shows there. That was one of the reasons I worked there. But Eddie Van Halen walked past me, and this is back in the days you could still smoke inside. And he walked past me and lit up a cigarette and kept on going. And I thought, there went Eddie Van Halen, and I'll never forget.
Yeah. Story remains. Uh-oh.
Nice give inside this time.
35. Michael
35 is Bryce West. And West finds some daylight deep inside Cougar territory up to the 30-yard line.
Right here. I mean, just right up the gut. Good trap play. West, big chunk of yardage. And he comes out, and here comes a fresh running back in the game.
Did good to stay on his feet and pick up about another 5 yards after his initial contact there.
This could be the quickest 12 minutes.
Howard again over to the left side, or right side rather. That's Anthony Rooney. Small pickup on the play.
Well, that, going back to the music thing, the PA guy here does a fantastic job. I mean, he's always mixing in some good oldies that we grew up with.
Absolutely.
For sure. So, shout out to this guy.
They're not that old.
No, heavens no. Sorry, guys.
And again.
Oh, hello.
The set on the offensive line.
I think this is the first time I've seen this. I don't know if this has ever been there before, but you see the eagle right there.
Oh, the painted eagle,
the painted
absolutely.
Eagle right there,
That's
about right as the guys walk across the track. That's
some
is
great
a new
artwork.
Addition. Yeah,
that is some very
new
nice
addition to
artwork
that.
there.
I don't know if my man up here, Luke Ayers, wants to get a shot at that or not. I mean, who am I? But hey, that is pretty impressive.
Luke Ayers is focused.
Laser focused.
Deeply on his camera work there. Slight gain on the play. Up to the 30-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 1 for Independence.
Well, we've seen that, hey, even if it's 4th and 1, they're going to go for it. No matter what the score is.
Howard again out to his left on the swing pass. Help me out with a number on the reception.
It's going to be 18.
Josh Owens again.
Yep.
So picks up the 1st down. So saw Van Halen that year. Saw Paula Abdul. MC Hammer.
There you go.
Reba McEntire. And Metallica.
Well.
And a monster truck show.
And speaking of monster trucks.
I believe that's Owens again.
Yep. He's 35.
Bryce West, rather.
Yeah, Bryce West is going to carry it for 11 yards.
So Bryce West up the gut. will extend the lead to 55-0. And the clock stops after the score.
Independence coaching staff is like, you know, some of these starters are on the special teams, the extra point team, and now they're like, hey, get your helmet on, get back out there.
As Weston has a teammates jump on his head down there.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure. It seemed like Independence had about 13 guys out there.
So after the West touchdown, new score is 56-0. Indy pouring it on here.
I just want to know if somebody will pull my car around when this thing's over. I parked a little ways away tonight. You know, it seemed a little darker pulling in here. I mean, now
well,
that
it is.
The time is about to change, right, in about a couple of weeks.
Getting to be wintertime.
Listen, I'm not a meteorologist,
we'll
but I'll
back.
tell you right now.
You think we'll have snow this year?
I'm calling for a very interesting winter. But the question is, will we have snow days or will we have a synchronous
Will we have
running?
asynchronous snow days? We might have seen the very last snow day we've ever had. I counted on the fantastic science teacher Lisa Robinson as my snow forecaster when I was teaching at Grassland Middle School.
She does work the Farmer's Almanac.
She does. She counts the fogs in August. I would always text her coming into work, asking her if she counted the August fog that day.
Got to make sure it's official.
So Dickson now first down and 10, the 20-yard line. Schrader again on the carry.
Yeah. A lot of host of Eagles there on the tackle. Maybe we can get some numbers called out here.
The gain's up beyond the 25-yard line, so about second down and 4 to go. Bobbled snap, and this time.
Broken play, going to get something out of it here.
Howell
First down.
Will dive over the 30-yard line, close to the first down if he doesn't have the first down.
Walker Johnson, cornerback on the play right there for the Eagles. And a little face mask there to add to the total yards.
So the personal foul will move the ball up past the 45-yard line. And there's one of the first downs that Paul Breece was talking about. Howell out to the right side, and this time dropped by his receiver. Stewart, the intended receiver. Trying to run people on, run people off. I think Indy only had 10 defenders out on the field, but it doesn't matter as Howell will be slung down for the sack.
Independence number 77, Micah Holtmans with the sack.
Well, there goes that face mask penalty that you were, given free 15 yards. Now you went, let's see, 14 yards backwards. So 3rd and 24.
Micah Holtman on the quarterback sack.
What are we going to say? We're in 4-down territory if you're the Cougars. Oh,
And
my.
again,
There's a sack. Let's see who's coming off. 45, Michael Williams.
45 is Jeremiah Cedillo.
Jeremiah Cedillo, number 45 on the quarterback sack.
As Ethan Howell has had a rough night tonight in the backfield for Dickson County.
Yeah. Only a loss of 1, Michael Williams on the sack, so 4th and 25 instead of 4th and 24.
Dickson County has to get inside the 45-yard line of Independence for the first down. Howell this time
There we
going
go.
deep and broken up at the last second.
Let's see what that number was. We'll give him credit. 28.
28, Walker Johnson
There he is.
with the pass defense.
Walker Johnson.
And ball will go over on downs.
Turn the ball over on downs.
All right, let's see if we get a. We got a new quarterback, number 19, Michael Williams.
Number 19, Drew Blaylock.
This guy, young man's got some size to him. What do we got?
He's 6'2", 217 pounds
What
is Drew Blaylock.
Sophomore?
He is indeed a sophomore.
This guy, 217.
That's a big boy for a sophomore, for a 10th grader.
Oh, first snap.
And
he drops it.
Ball's on the
Wait
floor.
a minute. He's going to run people over.
And Blaylock, he'll rumble inside the 25-yard line.
You know who he reminds me of? The quarterback Brentwood High had a few years ago. All right, you remember Carson Shacklet?
Yeah, I
Okay,
remember
the
that.
guy-
name. Played
the guy-
basketball too,
Yeah,
right?
the guy that backed him up. He's playing catcher at Samford University.
Is that right?
Bigger guy. He was known for his mullet. and they used to bring him in short yardage situations, bigger kid. Why can I not remember this young man's name? Oh,
Again, ball on the floor.
backup center maybe.
And this time
I'm going to
slung
find
down
out.
for a big loss.
I'm gonna have to reach out to my deep pockets here and see if I can find the name of that young man. And when I say it, you'll be like, oh, yeah, that guy.
As you text one of the many people that know.
Well,
As you probably text the young man himself.
this guy is going to know because he played with him.
Aha. Ball swung out to the right side. Catches or passes complete, rather, to number 21. Luke Baldassar on the reception.
Well, here's the bad news, Michael Williams. We only got 2 minutes left in the game. I don't know if I'm going to get an answer by then, but, you know, when you reach out to your college kids, sometimes they don't answer fast. Well, wait a minute.
Especially not on a Friday night.
No, I know. We got 3 dots brewing.
Answer coming forthwith.
I'm just going to be – oh, there's a – oh, nice breakaway. Oh!
So this one ticks down under a minute and a half to go. And again, well in hand. It looks like Indy's going to score the shutout tonight, 56 to nothing.
Caden Dreyer.
Caden Dreyer.
Caden Dreyer.
Remember the name.
Well, I'm glad we got that out. That would have bothered me. You know, you drive home and you're like, oh, man, I can't believe it. Caden Dreyer.
That's a way homer. You only get it on the way home.
You know, there's a lot of things, and you know, you're laying down at night, you remember a lot of things, and then you wake up the next morning and go, oh, man, what was I thinking about? I immediately put that stuff in my phone so I don't forget now.
So probably the last play of the game here is, again, Howell in big trouble, and he's going to be dropped inside the 10-yard line.
Well, Michael Williams, whether we're at Nowhere, or I've heard from Lance down the truck, maybe at Page High School next week.
Maybe at Page High
So,
School. Okay. Fair enough.
Either way, stick around, stick with us next week. Check it out.
So hope you can join us tonight on either YouTube or Facebook. And hopefully we'll see you next week, and definitely 2 weeks from now.
Yep, that'll be a big one.
Back here at Independence as Ravenwood will take on these Eagles. So at the end of the game, Indy pours it on Dickson County. Your final score, 56-0. For everybody here tonight at the WCTV Game of the Week, my buddy Paul Breece, I'm Michael Williams. We'll see you hopefully next Friday at Page High School. Have a great weekend, everybody.